Okay, this is finished. Very happy with the notion of softening this edge. You know, we still have it dipping here and then here again, but this is fine. I think it's well balanced. I was tempted to bring this down even more, but no, I don't think so. I don't want to weaken it too much. So, yeah, I think this turned out really well. The water is organized now. I'm keep being tempted to add yet another little highlight, another fleck where the light catches the water. What would end up happening is the water would become way too busy. I don't want all that busyness down here. The water is really just a supportive element of the view. So, yeah, I'm really tickled with it actually. I think that's it. I'm going to take it upstairs. I'm going to take it upstairs and live with it for a while. And it'll be a few weeks before it goes out. There was a second person inquiring about the availability of this painting. Unfortunately, somebody else is ahead of you in line, so we'll see. What I will do is when I'm shipping it, I'll just show everything I'm going to ship, and then I'm going to get a hold of the gallery, and I'll tell them who gets first pick, who gets second. I think that's the fairest way to do it. That's the way it goes with art shows as well. First come, first serve, that sort of thing. But thank you. Thanks for your interest. Obviously, enough people like the painting. I've had great comments from you guys in the comment section. This is more the type of painting that I used to do for years when I lived actually on the ocean. I really enjoyed the views, you know, and I think I'd like to do a little more of that. Trying to keep it dramatic, boisterous, lots of movement, and not too depressing. I'm not a sunshine and flowers kind of guy when it comes to painting, let's put it that way. Next on the agenda, I was thinking of going and grabbing another 2436, but right now I just have, let's back the camera out. I have a 1620. I'm going to attack this because it's sitting right in front of me. So, let's do the zoomies, and see what we have here. Okay, I'll be as shaky as possible, as usual. Let's start upper left here. Actually, let's go down the trees. That way it's a little more of a continuous depiction of what's going on there. See, not every branch has to look exactly like an evergreen. Just some of them. That helps to qualify all the others. These rocks in the shade cooled down quite a bit. We'll go back up. Let's skirt across the sky here a little bit. I know that on camera is often quite blinding, but if I zoom in you can sort of see what's there a little more. Okay, and I broke into this cloud with a few very light strokes. I actually stumbled a little bit with a brush to make the appearance more gradual, and then I went over what I had stumbled with a brush. I went over it with a knife and actually laid some more paint in over the brushed areas to sort of recreate the notion of a wash-in and a knife over a wash-in. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with that. With that sky. And we have our distant trees. It's a very solid band of bluish green in the distance there. I was tempted to break it up a little bit. It has a very nuanced variety in it, but I think I'm going to leave it because if I were to break that up more, we'd end up with very weak right-hand side. I don't want that. I like that line leading the eye off to the right-hand side of the painting. I wanted to keep that pretty strong. Okay, so we have very well-defined rocks there, well-defined trees, As we move to the left, the definition goes away a little bit because I want the definition to be picked up by the foreground trees. And back down to the foreground here. Oh, just lay in a couple of, see, you can see. All the water is, certainly the last stuff I did was all ultramarine blue, yellow ochre, and white, titanium white. And then getting closer, just breaking it up a little bit. You know the water's not rough, you know the water's not too calm. There's just a bit of variety of texture there. And there's our foreground. Well, this area here, I use the tree, you know, I like to think of that as remnants of a tree stump. Alizarin crimson and white, bit of ultramarine blue on the shady side. And then this stuff in front of it, all that is raw umber, yellow ochre, and white. And with a few strokes, it's just raw umber and white, which is, to me, often quite a neutral and handy color to use. Okay, I don't think I need to go much further with that. So yeah, I think we're good. I will see you when we begin the 16-inch by 20-inch.